Well, it started out as a hostel for communities and locals, and more than a century later, it still has that home sweet home feel.
From breakfast to lunch, the McFarland House Cafe offers it all. Madison Magazine's Andy Bailing checked out for this month's Tastemaker segment.
Thank you guys so much for having us today.
You're welcome.
What do we have here?
These are three of our more popular menu items. One of them, right up front here, is our TLT with bacon. Yes. It's a smoked trout from Rushing Waters outside of Palmyra. We mix that with some rice seasoning, a little bit of egg, celery, onion, top it with some bacon. The sauce we use in there, we actually substitute out a lot of Greek yogurt instead of using mayo in our stuff. So, and the bacon we get from Nolachek's, which is in Thorpe, Wisconsin.
So a lot of local ingredients.
Yes,
there.
absolutely. The bun we get from Madison Sourdough. So,
What's this here?
so this is probably our most popular. It is our, yeah, absolutely. So this is it's basically a pulled chicken panini, and we call it our Southwest wrap. We put it on the panini press. It's made with a traditional tinga sauce, which is a combination of cinnamon, onion, chipotle pepper. It's slow cooked for many hours, and then we hand pull everything here. The chicken we get is an all natural product, all free range, antibiotic free, things like that. So.
And is it you in the kitchen that's cooking all of these?
Yes.
Yeah.
Jess is really the face of McFarland House, and I'm kind of locked into the kitchen for most of the time. So I do know how to make a latte. It's not going to be as pretty as what the girls make up front. So.
Yeah. And we have one more over here.
Yes. So the last one, it's a meatloaf sandwich, which
oh, wow.
Most people are like, meatloaf? What are you doing with meatloaf? So we actually don't have a grill here or a hood system. So this is our play on what would be a burger.
It's really popular.
Exactly.
Is it? Really popular.
If people just give it a try, they're like, that was fantastic.
Yeah, I cannot say that I've ever had a meatloaf burger before.
Well, and
now
that's
I'm intrigued.
So this one we've named our Kiss Me Later loafer. It is made with an onion bacon jam. We also do a garlic paste
spread
on there. And then it's topped with McFarland's secret slather sauce, which is infused. It's infused with Ancora espresso. So you get a little bit of a jolt out of that too.
And this is a really unique place too. It's got a lot of history behind it, right?
Yeah, so McFarland House itself is named after William McFarland, who was the founder of McFarland. The rail company built this house for him as kind of a boarding house. This is where the split track is before you were to get into Madison. So any type of car changes and things like that would happen in McFarland because there was no room in Madison. So a lot of people would get on and off the train here too. So
and they would stay here. It was like a hotel. I mean, this is a big home, and he opened his home up to him.
Not to mention he had 9 children as well. So.
Wow. Well, thank you guys so much for having us
absolutely.
in today. This was wonderful.
Thank you very
You're
much.
welcome.
And Sean O'Hearn is here with some other things that you whip up there.
Absolutely.
Welcome to the program.
Thanks for having me.
So it's breakfast and lunch mostly?
Yeah, that's pretty much what we take care of. I dabble in a little beer and wine for fun.
Don't we all?
Yes. As that was kind of a past life of mine. So the cafe itself, yeah, we do a lot of breakfast sandwiches, yogurt parfaits, things like that. Baked goods that my wife takes care of.
And what'd you bring today?
So right here I have a breakfast sandwich made with, it's toasted ciabatta. We do cage-free eggs out of Lake Mills.
Ooh, that looks good.
The bacon, again, comes from Thorpe, Wisconsin. Our cheese is out of Monroe from Roth Case, where my wife actually used to work.
So you like to have local ingredients?
Oh, absolutely. You can't own a local business without buying local yourself.
That's true.
I guess is.
What is this you have here?
So this is a special we run from time to time. It's like a Mediterranean vegetarian wrap. It's got a walnut burger in there, hummus, some mixed greens from an organic farm just outside of McFarland, a bunch of different vegetables, and then like a kind of a cucumber sauce.
And
or
quickly, let's get to the goods over
What's this
there.
down here?
Yeah.
So,
You want to pass this to Charlotte?
yeah, so I figured I'd bring a beverage over too.
And tell everybody what this is.
So this is a cold brew coffee. We buy our coffee from Ancora. The nice thing about cold
It's going to be
brew,
a great show.
right? So cold brew, you lose a lot of the bitterness. Brewing coffee beans under hot water really adds the acidity to it. So when we cold brew it for 24 hours and then add a little sweetened condensed milk to it, you're looking at
You're looking at one.
Yes.
You're looking at one happy person.
Yes.
absolutely.
Sean from the McFarland House Cafe, right in downtown McFarland.
Yep.
Thanks for being with us today.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
And you can read all about it in this month's edition of Madison Magazine, that is.